Greetings, my fellow Ammonites. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld False God, episode 47, Mount Laboratory. And another... What? Why back to back? Why? I don't get... Given my current difficulties, why would get back-to-back raids? But okay, fine. Everybody's forced inside still anyway, except for Amon Ra. So it's not a biggie. There's not enough of them to even warrant using a different trap tunnel, so I'll just leave it be. Have them walk on the same one. Quest in 1 hour. Let's accept. Good call. And now all the males in the colony are going to be slow. Alright. Macho, there's not enough time for you to finish. Oh, come on. Go around. Yeah, see? Thanks. Done. So, for me to clear out the... Oh, that's not so close. It's not terrible. So, Macho is definitely going so that he can far skip us home. We will have Maxu and Guero go. And maybe just those three. Taking Devin, Lack, and... Oh, no, I have 2 camels as well. So I'll take 4. Who else wants to come? It's a male. Seabass? Yeah, let's make it Seabass. Or Godfather. Well, Godfather needs to cook, so Seabass. Travel supplies will be... I don't really have any pemmigans, so that's kind of a problem. But I don't think we'll be out very far. Very long, rather. And... Send. Okay. And the pods have arrived. Oh. Let me quickly learn that words of love before anyone gets close to there. We also have a limestone monument. And I will place it maybe here. Moving this masterwork. Alright, the Berserk is what I really wanted, so now Amon Ra can Berserk people, which is going to be a very strong ability for him to have. Whoa, Critical Foxes! Thanks for all the gifted subs! Back to pink. Cheers! Now, who grabbed the other art? I don't even know. They moved it quick, whoever it was. Where is the other monument? Someone's smuggling it. Oh, Happy Pants grabbed it. There. So this is going here. I like it. And then you are back to Animal Haulers. I haven't had any guests yet. That's how busy I've been. Let me open it up for guests again. Well, no, I have the refugees, and the refugees are taking a ton of the sleeping spots, so I'm not going to have guests until these refugees leave, and they're not leaving for another 15 days. Holy moly. Way to overstay your welcome. All right. I traded with these guys, right? The Balkos traders? Maybe? Yeah, they don't have any silver left. And an alpha beaver self-tamed. Okay, I guess we're eating alpha beaver meat. One thing that I have to make sure that does not happen is that these alpha beavers, when they run out of trees to eat outside of my maze... Oh, Jesus, no, here's one. They're starting to... Oh, no, this is the one I tamed. Once they run out of trees to eat outside, they will come into my colony, and that's a threat to my anima tree. Also a threat to all my other trees, but, you know, the anima tree most of all. So those alpha beavers don't... They are a threat. In other words. And I should treat them as such. So that, you know, they don't eat my tree. So where is my caravan and why aren't they going? They're still packing? Maybe I have enough Jade for a pyramid now? Not yet. I need 900. I have 791. Nope, a little bit more. I have 846. The alpha beavers out here are actually kind of helpful because if I end up with a human raid, I can weaponize the alpha beavers against the human raiders and manhunt them. Oh, Happy Pants, I don't want you to see you go over those traps. Not good. Would I do a MP RimWorld with Trustin? I was considering it. So I had talked with Trustin months back, and we decided on Project Zomboid. But now that I have a newborn, it's really hard to sort of plan and collaborate because I'm so busy. Which is why I am not collabing with Trustin as much anymore. Yeah, I had a kid 3 weeks and change ago, so I've been busy. It's why I cut back on my schedule a little bit, just cause, you know, baby. Thanks for all the other gifted subs. I appreciate it. Hey, Camel Spider, pleasure to see you in here. I haven't seen you hang out for a while. Oh, for formula? Thank you. I'm lucky in that there aren't formula shortages where I live right now. Not yet, at least. All right, this caravan is doing some weird things. Oh, they're waiting for Guero. How's the rattling doing? Pretty good. The rattling is doing pretty good. Not sleeping as much as any new parent would hope, because, you know. But the wife has been really good at letting me get the sleep I need. Because she's a teacher, so she doesn't work as much in the summer. It's a complete myth that teachers don't work during the summer. Complete myth. It's BS. Teachers work in the summer. They just are doing scheduling, planning, admin, management, that kind of stuff. Is this a statue of a dude riding a horse? What? Okay. But yeah, so you know, I'm up at weird hours. You might have noticed on Discord, like I'll reply to people's comments at like 5 in the morning because, you know, the schedule of a new father, right? What's funny is, like, this is just abstract art, right? What is the art? On this carving is a depiction of a large group of hatchets. This work is infused with the idea of intimacy in Romanesque style. Romanesque, intimate hatchets. All right, yeah. Immediately what came to mind is the Kill Bill scene with the, all the hatchet wielders, you know? But that wasn't so intimate, was it? Congrats, well, thank you. Thank you. I did very little of the work up until a few weeks ago. And, yeah, it's been pretty cool. So Glitch is binging on food because he doesn't have enough smoke leaf. Hi, Glitch. You're a gourmand even in the game. With cooking 0. This isn't Glitch. This is fake Glitch. Teachers never have vacations. It's a myth. Yeah. Teachers should be paid a lot more too. I would agree with you there. In fact, in my wife's case, she hasn't even had pay raises to match inflation. So it's kind of a joke, but it's obviously not. Like, what is the opposite of a raise? A demotion? But like, not demoted, just paid less. Because that's what's been going on, sadly. And I'm sure that's true for like a lot of you. Where you're just, life is more expensive today than it was, you know, a few years ago, but wages don't match inflation, so you're just ever more screwed. Old man Mino got the flu. Well, you are sickly, right? So, like, that makes sense. And Old Man Mino is actually a young female. so a very fitting name. Alright, let's have you bed rest. Because you're the only other capable doctor in the colony, so I kind of don't want you to die. We should be at the site, the suppressor site, any second now. And that should help all the females in the colony do stuff again, because they're all psychically suppressed unless they're psychically deaf, which means that their brains are working at 50%, which is brutal. Ooh, fresh coffee, by the way. So what should I do next? Now that I've gone on a quest, you can vote for me to go on a quest again, because there's other quests to be done, or any of these other goals, or viewer suggestions. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the viewer suggestion inbox so that you can suggest things, and maybe the next time I poll you all, it will just be viewer suggestions. So here we are. Macho, you hang back. Critical Foxes for tier 2 gifted subs. Man, I don't think anyone's ever done that. Like, ever. Like, in the 3 years that I've been streaming. It just doesn't happen. So thank you. Unbelievable. The Rattling thanks you for all the extra formula. Well, I didn't have a holy hand grenade to kill these things off, but luckily I didn't need a holy hand grenade. And then Guero is the only doctor around, so Macho, you go inside this building here, smack it up, and Guero heal everyone. Now, the other thing that might be a little weird is I might want to bring home stone chunks from this. Because we don't have stone chunks at home. It's like the weirdest thing to take from a site. I'll also take the wood and the plasteel, but oh, I don't need to haul that. Oh, Macho, oh my god, what are you doing? Why are you eating that? I guess there's nothing else to eat. Ah, shoot. Ugh, kibble. Do I have research restrictions? Sort of. I only have one person that can do any research besides, basic level research. Yeah, that's enough. I know there's walls there, but that's probably fine. So let's reform Caravan. Oh, yeah, I can't bring a lot of chunks. And then... far skip. I knew I was safe to far skip because Amon-Ra is tailoring right now, so there wasn't a chance that Amon-Ra would have far skipped Amon-Ra. I looked at that, if you had noticed. Okay, that's cleared up. And a whole lot more wood. 650 wood, which is kind of nice. Samino, how you doing? Yuck. Your tending sucked. And it looks like these stupid alpha beavers tried to come into my colony for the trees and got themselves murdered. And there is no more. Yep, that's the only alpha beaver. Oh, right! This scout tree is not even connected to anyone because Shellbell was, you know. So now there's an immature dryad bound to it. That's interesting. Critical foxes for even more. Okay, you need to just slow down. This isn't the RimWorld miniseries marathon today. It's not my birthday, but you sure are acting like it is. Cheers. Yeah, someone's gone ballistic. Someone needs to take away his credit card. As a father, yeah, no, I mean I get it. It has been a little stressful. If I'm gonna talk honestly, June, because I had to cancel some things on my schedule because, you know, I was in a hospital for the delivery of my kid, was the slowest month I've had in maybe a year. You know, these things happen. Not every month can be a month of growth or whatever, and surely I am doing better than 99.9% of other streamers, so I know I'm blessed and lucky, but yeah, it's I'm definitely excited to get back into full swing. In fact, normally, and I mentioned this at the end of the stream, but there's a lot of events going on in the community right now as well. So there is the finalist public poll for the miniseries marathon of July. Right now, it looks like it's going to be the a vampire accidentally waking up from a long sleep to find him or herself needing to feed and to make, you know, allies and whatnot. But, you know, there's a lot of other choices that could be contenders. And you can always find the things to the community events on Discord in the current events channel. There's the viewer choice poll for Thursday's stream. It's probably going to be Mountain Blade because it's been Mountain Blade for the last, like, 7 streams in a row. There is the suggest games to play for August and September, and that's open to everybody. Anyone that has a game suggestion for me, you can drop that suggestion on Discord, and that gets added to a list for us to vote on for August and September. And then there's the summer game giveaway. So if you have CD keys or games that you'd purchase or donate or whatever, you can set that up so that you offer up games to the community. You know, if you want. So a whole lot of events going on, and you all are more than welcome to join in and partake in them if you'd want. And then soon I'll be also putting up a poll about new YouTube series as well. Possibly 2 new YouTube series. Depends on, you know, work-life balance, but there's always that. So the winning is move the secret laboratory for security. That is what we're going to do right now. So here is the options for you all to vote on. I don't know why they were restricted, but let's lift this restriction. So if I go to the planning, there is blue. So I'm mostly going to consider moving the lab where there is geothermal power, because geothermal power is going to allow us to power up all our science projects more easily. So there's blue, there's red, there's green, and then yeah, yellow. So let me explain the yellow, because that might look a little different. So the blue, green, and red are around geothermal generators. And then yellow would be water power. So in this yellow zone, if you see this river here, this river is almost entirely overhead mountain. So this river basically can never be built in without the risk of infestations. But this river lacks the overhead mountain. So what I could do in this spot, it would be a lot more labor, but what I could do is I could dig out to see where there's overhead mountain or not, set up a lab in there, and then power it up with water power. Water generators instead of geothermal. I don't have water generation unlocked just yet, I don't think. Yeah, I don't have watermill generation, but watermill generation, I could maybe add a bunch of watermill generators here, or possibly even a solar field out here or something like that. So that's yellow. So where should I move the lab? And I'm also going to include one more, which is teal. And teal is going to be just up here, sort of tucked into this mountain here. So blue, green, red, yellow, oh, purple. I'm going to call it purple, not to skip purple. So this is purple, not teal. So purple would just be add a geothermal generator here and then move the lab equipment over here, probably freezing it. One of the advantages of freezing it is if I do end up going into the Android tree, a lot of the Android stuff needs to be frozen anyway. The servers, the cloud core, they need to be deeply frozen, so you can set it up so that you freeze it, which stops infestations, but also so that it maintains the servers and the cloud core. That's so far into the distant future, it doesn't really matter for now, but there you go. Where should I move the lab? So you have blue, green, red, which are geothermal generators positioned around the map. Yellow, which is the river. And then purple, which is just sort of nested in the mountain to the north. Does that mean we lose the kitchen freezer? No. What I would end up doing with the kitchen freezer is leaving the vandometric power cell behind to power up the freezer and to power up any plumbing that I have here. So this will just be sort of a utility closet, and I would fully wall it off so that nobody has access to it. Sort of the idea, and let me go back to explain why this whole idea is an idea. The problem is that this is far too close to the colony, so when people have tantrums, it's close enough that they could just wander in here and get themselves axed. One of the rules of the series is that nobody is allowed to see forbidden technology, and this is an entire room full of forbidden technology. So the concept is to move the forbidden technology further away from the center of the colony so that people are less likely to have a tantrum. With that said, a targeted tantrum easily could target things like the marine armor or phoenix armor or something like that. And short of walling Amun-Ra in, there's really no way to prevent targeted tantrums from targeting Amun-Ra's stuff. There just isn't. But if I moved the lab further away, it would allow us to protect it a little bit better from random tantrums. Because random tantrums is what killed Shellbell. She had a random tantrum and ended up breaking this wall segment, which means that she saw all this stuff. And it looks like purple is a very popular option. We have a ritual opportunity soon, the Opet Festival, in 17 hours. We're back to mining. And I'm actually might be able to get the jade I need for that jade pyramid, if that's like a project that people want. Yep, I have 906 jade. I have just enough for a jade pyramid. I guess I'll ask you, I'm pretty sure that purple's going to win here, but once that wraps up, I'll ask if you want me to make a jade pyramid. And John Banshee and Boiler Snake and Terror Kittens, thanks for the bits and the resub. Yeah, north of purple is a geothermal. The reason I didn't include this steam geyser is it's very close to map edge. Any steam geyser that I add in is really dangerous, though, just to preface, because if let's say I did set up a geothermal generator in any of these steam geysers, if raiders came in and destroyed the walls, I would have to make sure that none of my colonists went anywhere near where the steam geyser was, because seeing a geothermal generator would be a death sentence. So I'm just trying to keep them away. Our Hawthorne's guide wears travel headdress. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to call it early, and we're going to just make it purple. So, move the lab into purple. Let me clear out the other plans. Oops. Did I miss? No. Okay, that's it. So for digging into here, I'm just going to dig. Like, just full go for it. I'm going to leave a stretch in the middle so that the roof doesn't collapse down on me. And I'm going to hope that there's, like, it's not all overhead mountain, but even if it is, that's, I guess, fine. I'll just freeze it and have the lab be in the warm part. Oh, right, this is uranium. Like, I need more uranium. Jesus. Macho. You're going to be helpful here. Let's cast solar pinhole so that we can speed up the mining. Have it be illuminated. I'm going to stay pink for the rest of the stream, aren't I? I'm okay with that. You're a one-man hype train. Critical is a madman? Yeah. We'll confirm. Hey, there's something here. Never noticed that before. I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure it goes nowhere. Hype it, folks. I'll hydrate, that's for sure. Cheers. So I'm hoping this mountain lab helps to reduce casualties of... Whoa! Yep, that is Overhead Mountain. I'm going to leave that there for now. I think it just destroyed my uranium, but that's fine, because I have, like, 1,600 of it. If anything, I need to find someone that's willing to buy uranium, because it's, I have a stupid amount of it. And no buyers. I'm going to forbid the quarry so that my miners just mine instead. Let's also set this up as a quick and temporary stockroom. My stockroom over here is overflowing. I might as well just have another one. Should I make a jade pyramid? What do you guys think? There it is. And here's the treble headdress for Firefly. Okay, unfortunately it looks like it's all overhead mountain. Oh well. How wide is this? 17? Okay. It's a lot of room. That's for sure. What will happen with the old lab? So the old lab will get walled off, probably double walled for security, and it will remain there as a utility closet. Because it still has freezers, it still has the plumbing, so it's not going to move, but the laboratory will move. But the reason to move the laboratory is once this utility closet... Okay, I'm not explaining it very well. But Amun-Ra has to come and go often because of the research bench. So the advantage of moving it is so that I can make it much, much, much harder to get in here, which isn't annoying to Amun-Ra, and that will keep people protected from having tantrums and like wandering in there. Quincy wants to join, and Quincy is the other robot. Stop! Stop! I don't want the robots. Dear Lord. The robots keep offering, and it's like, no, I have to turn you down. It's getting stupid. So yeah, I'll be shrinking this down, obviously removing the jade, and turning it into basically just a utility closet for the plumbing, condensing everything tightly. So it's not going anywhere, it's going to remain. But I want to design it so that it's safer for my tantrumers and wanderers, psychotic wanderers. So, Jade Pyramid, huh? Best artist would be 13 and 13. Because it doesn't matter. Kainen or Maxu. I don't care who starts it. Whoever starts it. It's fine. Actually, no, I take that back. What about passions? Burning? And burn. Okay, they're both burning passions, so I really don't care. Probably Maxu, if I was to pick, because Maxu is a Bastic Guardian and really isn't able to do a lot of other work as a result. Whereas Kainen can still do a lot of other work. Kainen has a creativity inspiration. Never mind, you're right. The issue is, will she be able to finish it in time? As a 3.5 day inspiration, I'm a try with work drive. And then in here, I'm going to clear it all out, critical it, and put Jade in there. And then high priority haul to try to encourage people to haul the Jade for her so she makes it faster. Oh, you know what? It's all tied up, isn't it? Never mind. That won't help. But here is going to be another random storage area. Just because I seem to need more, so... Copy stockpile. And paste it in. Adios, Critical Foxes. Have a wonderful night, and cheers. You've paid my bills for the month. And now everybody's a sub, just about. Well, Firefly, I think I'm going to keep you red, because your name is Firefly. Might as well have red clothing. So I'm going to leave that alone. Got all the animal hauling in the hallways here are causing a lot of filth. So I'm going to take this off of home zone. So we don't have to clean the tunnels. Just let them be filthy. It's fine. Okay, Old Man Mino is malnourished. Apparently there's nothing to eat. But I see us cooking. But no, there really isn't anything to eat. My cooks have no other higher priorities. So I think it's just that the cooks aren't currently cooking, and they, like, fell behind their tasks. So Sabin, get back to work. And then the thing I have to worry about is Old Man Mino not randomly wandering in. Uh-oh. You also had the flu. I don't have a Psycast. Oh, Word of Serenity. I'm going to use it. Try to keep him alive. Oh, I had animals die? Why? Oh, I think that was a long time ago and they were just on ice. Yeah, that makes sense. This is a lot of excavation. Just solar pinholing so that we can see what we're doing. And that's going to give me a lot of room to put in whatever I need. Fabrication benches, research benches, biosculptors, stuff for androids. It'll have to be frozen, but that's fine. So I think the way it's going to work is I'll have the lab come out like this. Or have a warmer section around here where we can put the research bench. And then down here will be the deep frozen section with like a chimney around here. It's also, yeah, a chunk generator too. Making a whole lot of chunks for us. Alright, Old Man Mino is no longer capable of walking, but should be on forced bed rest, so I don't know where you're going. Yeah, I wanted stone chunks, now I have stone chunks. Exactly. Exactly. These guys are here for 11 more days. Man, they're sticking around a long time. Now, the biggest problem I see is that Godfather and Squeakums haven't been planting the Drago trees. What about Kynan? I don't know if Kynan's going to finish in time. That is a lot of work. Rugs are done. So next research project. Here is the options. We've got noble apparel, drug production, solar panels, shielding, biosculpting, neurosupercharge, art, and androids. And what I'll try to do is just have Kynan focus on the art project here. With the 2.5 days left. Yeah, I don't think 6,000 work is going to be done in 2.5 days. Rome wasn't built in a day, and the Jade Pyramids won't be either. Oh, speaking of which. a giant monument for stuff. I'll have you vote on that next. Oh, and the animatree linking. Make androids Super Soldier Royal Guard? I can't. Androids can never, ever, ever be in the general populace via the rules. The androids that you see here are just exceptions because they're guests. But people in the colony aren't allowed to see advanced technology under normal circumstances. So androids can only ever be assistants in a laboratory, hidden away from the rest of the colony, and never, ever, ever visible to anyone but Amon-Ra. Via the rules. Einen's trying to do the work. We will see. The rule is that nobody can see the advanced technology, not just guests. So guests aren't going to help set up the lab either. I mean, the lab's, like, structures until there's high-tech stuff in there can just be set up ahead of time. But then once the laboratory starts to get forbidden technology, it has to be hidden. All right, so androids it is. Got it. Who should get Psycasting? Firefly, Guero, or Maxu? So Firefly would be to level 2. Maxu, or Guero to level 6, maxed, or Maxu for his very first. Cheers. So here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to have a long hallway to get into the lab so that I can very easily wall it up at a moment's notice. Maybe I'll have it be a little wider. Maybe a hallway in the middle. Makes sense. And then to have 2 sections to it, which is a research section and a crafting section. The crafting section is going to be, or the research section is going to be shrunk a little to accommodate the overhead mountain, because I don't want overhead mountain included. So we'll have a wooden door here, wooden door here, wooden door here, and wooden door here. And this will be fabrication bench and machining table and things that people shouldn't see. And this will be the high-tech research bench and the multi-analyzer. And then the rest of this will be deeply frozen through chimneys set up in here. So I want to set this up and I build this and add the infrastructure to this lab before anyone goes in there. So what I'm going to probably end up doing is smoothing the floors and marble. Is marble the right? Yeah, guess I'll do marble. And then I'm actually going to mine out the walls and have marble walls rather than smooth walls. So I'm going to make this even bigger. Hey, Critical Foxes, I thought you had left. But nope, you're back with even more gifted subs. Cheers. And X-Gamer, thank you for the resub as well. So now everyone's putting the infrastructure of this lab together before I adorn it with anything. I'll also have them install shelves and things. And yeah, I'll be putting double walls on the lab front so that it's not vulnerable to a single blast or something like that as well. Being real careful as to who gets exposed to forbidden technology. Alright, side casting will be Firefly. Cool. Kynan made about 1,000 a day, and that's just solely doing art. So yeah, there's no way that this inspiration is going to be used up in time. Oh well, not a big deal. You know, what I might end up doing is do a large sculpture with Kynan just to use up the inspiration, because otherwise it's gone. And Tangier, thanks for gifted subs as well. Cheers. Holy cow. Alright, these columns should not be constructed by my guests because they won't look ideologically like my own columns. So I'll just forbid that. But Macho can do them. Once they have their delivered material. So this is just holding up the roof so I can chisel out the marble that's in here. And I'll probably limitedly use smooth floors, because if you smooth too much, your colony wealth skyrockets, and it's a big old problem. Alright, Firefly is awake. And we're going to have as many participants in the animatree so that I don't ruin grass. Which means Amun-Ra this one time. Gaining neural heat dump. Well, that's not useful unless you get a combat cast. So here's to hoping that I get combat casting. You never understood smoothing giving wealth? I know, it's a little weird. But it's just the way the game is. So we roll with it. This is a heck of a grand laboratory. It is kind of nice that I've been able to put the guests to work, making short work of this, what would otherwise be a mega project. Westfield Bandit Camp. Oh, there was res serum there. Well, I have other res serum, so it's not terrible. Basic robotics. So, next research project. I'll leave it up to you again. I am going to start on more androids, but you can pick whatever you want to pick. I'm not bound to do that. I'm trying to think of the best way to set up freezers here. Maybe, well, that doesn't work. Maybe like this. Nope, that doesn't work either. And then eventually this whole middle section is going to be mined out, so you can kind of ignore the fact that there's a middle... Oh, that's dumb. A middle section like that. Because there's only so much chimney space, so I have to use it wisely. There, maybe I'll rethink this. I'll just wait until they're done. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld False God, which originally streamed live on Twitch July 3rd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com or the description of this video also have a link to Discord. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Ammonites.